Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for making time to come and learn about this wonderful compensation plan. And I say it's wonderful compensation plan because I myself have seen the benefits, and this is why I feel passionate about sharing what we have today. So, health freedom, financial freedom, time freedom. What more could you want? So, LifeWave compensation plan, and this is compensation plan 2.0. I'm going to do my absolute best not to keep referring to compensation plan 1.0 because it is now irrelevant. So, the most lucrative compensation plan in the industry. The industry average payout is 42% to its members. Can anyone who's not been with us a while guess what the new industry or what LifeWave's industry payout is? Take a guess. 60% to its brand partners. Now, if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. So let's start at the beginning. I think that's a very good place to start. The first thing we need to discuss is enrollment links, because that's obviously what you send to people, and sometimes people don't actually know what these are. Okay. So sample of the link would be https semicolon the forward slash is lifewave.com and your user ID with no spaces. Forward slash enrollment forward slash packs. The reason we send this format is that it takes them straight past everything and takes them to the packs. It takes the confusion out of whatever it is that they're doing, and they will then just pass and say that they're not a robot, and they would find the packs there immediately. So people could start with a starter pack, and this would cost them $25, and basically it is just a membership fee. They do not get any patches for that $25. However, it allows them to purchase a sleeve of whatever patches they would like to purchase at wholesale prices. They could take a core pack, and now this is brand partners we're speaking about, and that would cost them $294. I must state at this point that these prices are all exclusive of VAT and delivery because that is different in every single country. So $295, and you would get 3 sleeves of X39. So you are basically making a $25 saving on the membership fee and $5 on the cost of the patches, which you'll understand shortly. An advanced pack is $535, and if you're in South Africa, that's approximately 10,500 Rand, and you would get slick sleeves of X39 or the mix and match. If you're not sure what that is, you can definitely go and ask whoever invited you to this call, and they can explain the mix and match for you. But just in a nutshell, you could swap one X39 or 49 for any 2 supplementary sleeves. And you are making a saving of $90. So that's $25 from the membership fee and $65 on the price of the patches. If you were to take an advanced plus pack because you have committed, there's 2 of you in the household, you would be paying $975, 19,000 for 11 sleeves of X39 or that mix and match, and you would be saving $150. Now, I would have said this was 3,000 Rand in the old exchange rate, but basically it's probably about 2,600, I would say, which is made up of the $25 membership fee and $125 on the patch saving. And then the wonderful premium, and people love these if they have a number of people in the family who would like to use the patches, or also because you're just so passionate and you go around patching everyone, which I did right in the beginning, and that would cost you 1,750 or 34,000 Rand, and you would get 20 sleeves of X39 and make a grand saving of $275. Which is $25 for the membership and $250 for the patches. I mean, that's a wonderful saving. That's actually a whole nother core, or almost 3 sleeves of X39. Absolutely fantastic. So it's important that we understand the product pricing and personal volume. I would recommend that when this slide is complete, and I'll ask you to take a photo, that you take a photo so you understand what the personal volume is as we go through these slides. So 1 sleeve of X39, which is this sleeve, has 30 patches, a month's supply, and then you are obviously going to add on your country tax and delivery, as I said earlier. So the X39 or the X49 are valued at the wholesale price of $99.95 when you are a brand partner or a preferred customer or preferred customer plus, which I'll get to. and you would earn 77 personal volume. If you were to buy support patches, one sleeve will cost you $69.95 each, and you would get 55 personal volume. But if you were to buy 2 sleeves, there's a discount of $10 on each sleeve. And of course, the personal volume has to go down because it is a bit cheaper. And if you were to buy 3 sleeves, it would be $49.95 for each sleeve and a PV of 39. So I would suggest you take a photo of this slide so you understand the volume as we go through the process. Hope everyone's got it. There are 9 ways to earn. This is the official, but there are actually 10 and 11 in my opinion, and I'll get to those just now, which are very exciting for me. They're more rewards. So the first way to earn is retail profit. The second way to earn is customer premiums. The third way to earn is product introductory bonus. The fourth way to earn is level earnings bonus. The fifth way to earn is binary bonus, which is a hybrid model. And the sixth way is mentor matching, so you get rewarded for helping people. The seventh is the business launch bonus. I call it the fast start bonus because it really is about a fast start. The eighth way is the breakthrough incentives. The ninth is the quarterly leadership pool. The 10th is the incentive trips that you can qualify for. And the 11th is the gifts that you get from LifeWave with certain ranks. So they're not in here, but they also exist. What happens? We get rewarded immediately. I was having a call with someone the other day and saying to them, within 2 weeks, I can access that money, but it's in my back office immediately available for me to see. Now, isn't that exciting? I don't know any other business where your startup cost is so low and you get rewarded immediately. The timeline for a business is normally 2 years before you even think about breaking even. So for me, this is super exciting. You get rewarded for consistency. And one of Chris's lines is, you don't have to do LifeWave all day, but you need to do it every day. You get rewarded for your leadership in the different bonuses, mentor matching bonus for short. And you get to earn sustainable long-term income provided you do the work. So let's talk about the success pathway. But before we do that, it's important to understand that LifeWave has a number of different ranks, and those ranks are broken up also into 3 sub-ranks, if you want to call them that. So there are a total of 12 ranks, and the reason this is important is because each one has different criteria to achieve, number 1. But number 2, as you achieve each rank, your earning potential increases. So we have the 1 to 3 star manager, and then we have the 1 to 3 star director, and then we have the 1, 2, and 3 star executive, and we have the 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star presidential. Now, as you can see, there's a whole load of numbers on the screen, and they don't seem to make very much sense, but I'm hoping that by the end of this call, you will have had information to help you understand it a bit more clearly. So all I need you to do is understand that there are 4 main ranks with 3 subcategories. The minute you subscribe to LifeWave and you buy a sleeve with 55 PV, which is one of your supplementary sleeves at the full price, as I asked you to take the photo, you can see that. For every 31 days, so it's valid for 31 days. The week in which you qualify plus 4 more weeks, that 55 PV will stay for that period, okay? And you will be called an active brand partner. What does an active brand partner benefit? 1, you get to keep your points that you may have earned from previous weeks or previous months. Number 2, you earn a product introductory bonus. So if you introduce someone to a core package, you would earn a product introductory bonus, which I will explain shortly. And you get to earn the 3% level earnings bonus on the people that have enrolled under you. To be a 1-star manager, so now we're going into the manager ranks. You can see that the PV has doubled. It's now 110 PV over that 31-day period, which is the week you qualify, plus 4 more weeks. In that, you need to achieve 750 volume, and I'm going ahead of myself, 750 volume, and you need to have a minimum of a personal volume of 110. Now, remember, I asked you to take photos of that volume earlier. So again, you get to keep your points, you're eligible to earn product introductory bonuses, and you earn 5% level earnings bonus, which again, I will explain a bit later on. And you need, like I said, the 750 qualified downline volume in that same 31-day period. So how do you get the 750 qualified downline volume? You've got people that have enrolled under you, either under cause and advanced, making up that volume, and you'll understand what volume that gives you a bit later on. 2-star manager, the same 110 personal volume every 31 days. You keep your points. You earn product introductory bonus. You earn 7% on your first line of people that have enrolled under you. So people that you have personally enrolled. And then you have now unlocked 2% from the people that they have enrolled. And now to achieve this rank, you need 1,500 qualified downline volume in that 31-day period. 3-star manager, same. You need a minimum of 110 personal volume every 31 days. You keep your points, you earn the PIB, and now you get 7% on your first line, your personal signups, and 3% on the level earnings bonus, 3% on the second level. It may not seem like a lot, but I've been looking at the numbers, and as you sort of rank up, you realize how much of a difference it makes depending on how many people you have at that level. What do you need for this? This changes slightly. As you can see, you need 2,500 qualified downline volume in 31 days, and then it says you need a volume leg with 1,000 points. That just means you need one person in your downline to have 1,000 points, and that 1,000 points may have come from other people below them. So your first line sign up needs that. And then, guys, the binary opens up. What does that mean? You start to earn a different bonus. Just quickly, because I'm super excited, if you look at the binary percentage, you will see that at this level, you start to earn binary bonus on the volume that has been done below you. So what they take off on the right, they take off on the left, but I'll get there in more detail. Okay, and then just quickly, as you can see, you've got 1-star director as a different binary, 3-star director, and the numbers start to increase and change as you progress through the ranks. For me, it's important to note the bonuses that apply to you when you first get started, because those are the ones you need to focus on instead of hyperfixating on the ones that come later on. So let's talk about retail profit, which was the first option. So you purchase products at wholesale price and you sell to customers at retail price. The wholesale price being $99.95 for X39, X49, excluding VAT and delivery in your country, and support sleeves are $69.95. The retail price is $149.95 before VAT and delivery, and the support patches are $79.95. So when you actually add it up, the retail price then becomes $189 and the wholesale price is $122. It's a massive, massive difference. So you will earn that $50 and the $10, which is the difference between the two. One sleeve of support patches costs $69.95 at wholesale price. Your profit, therefore, if you're selling at retail, is $10. If it's 2 sleeves, remember now you're getting 47 PV, and you are still getting $10 a sleeve, even though the price has gone down for the consumer. And 3 sleeves is $49.95 per sleeve. The volume is 39, and the profit is now $30 because it's still $10 a sleeve. The PV adjusts on the support patches as the price comes down, which is obvious because you're still getting the same commission. Now, the option 2 is that you become or you enroll people as preferred customers or preferred customer plus program. And now that link that you share with them changes
slightly.
You're waking up for us all. Sorry? Oh. Okay. what happens here is that the link that you share will no longer have that enrollment/packs at the end. It's just your username. You can get more details of this on the back office as well. If you're not sure how to access that, you can just ask whoever's invited you to this call today. So what are the benefits of being a preferred customer? Well, they receive access to wholesale pricing, subscription savings, they get loyalty samples and more. And you, as the enroller, receive the following commissions. On a 39 or 49, X39 or 49, you get $20. And on support patches, you get $10. Okay, there's also an extra bonus that goes for having customers and not brand partners per se. So if you were to do 300 to 599 volume from customers in a rolling 31-day period, you will get 5%. And if you do 600 to 1199, you do 10%, and 1,200 plus, you get 20%. So you can earn an additional 5 to 20% bonus on personally enrolled customer purchases, which works on a sliding scale. So as I said, 5% there, 10%, and 20%. And guess what the exciting part is? It counts towards your volume. Guys, I'm just going to check the chat in case I'm missing something. Okay, cool. It counts towards your volume. Your personal volume. So you'll understand why this is important later. Just make a mental note of it for now. Uh-oh, now I've lost it. Sorry, guys, because I went into something. Okay, there we go. The brand partner needs to be active. So if you are not active and you enroll customers underneath you, you will not earn these bonuses. You need to be active. So let's talk about PIB, Product Introduction Bonus, which is the first bonus that you get the minute you enroll someone, whether it's a brand partner, and I suppose you could kind of call the retail profits also something similar. But let's go for brand partners at the moment. Okay, so these bonuses are payable to you when you personally enroll a new brand partner. But remember, you have to be active with a minimum of 55 personal volume for the 31-day period. If you were to enroll someone on an advanced plus pack, okay, the price of that pack is $9.75 before VAT and deliveries. The qualifying volume that you will get will be 500 qualifying volume, and you will receive a PIB, a whopping PIB of $165. Now just take that in. There's the chart. You can see what PIB you get from different people. Just to mention that premium pack, they give you 525 volume in 1 month, 110 in the second month, and 110 in the third month. That's what that means. Okay, so what are the PIBs? On a core, you get $35, as I said just now, 600 Rand. On an advanced, you get $75, $1,300. Advanced Plus, you get 2,800 Rand, $165. And on Premium, you get a wonderful $405, which is approximately 6,900 Rand. Wow. So let's talk about Advanced for the sake of this exercise. Let's compare apples and apples. So we have, let's assume that you have qualified as a 3-star manager, okay, and you have now enrolled a brand partner on an advanced package. You are receiving $75 of PIB. You are also receiving a 7% level 1 earnings bonus, level earnings bonus, which comes to $21. You've unlocked binary, so you now have a 5% binary, which works out to $15 just on this person enrolling. And that gives you a total of $111 just for enrolling that one person on an advanced pack. If you are 1-star director, so you've ranked up, you get the same $75 PIB, you get the same $21 level earnings bonus, and you get 7% in binary. It has gone up, giving you now $117. 2-star director, advanced again, you still get the $75, you still get the $21 level earnings bonus, but now your binary bonus has gone up to 9%. and that's at $27, making it $123 just for that one advanced being enrolled. 3-star director and above, you get the $75. You get the $21 level earnings bonus, which is now capped at the 7% at this point. And then you get the binary 10%, which gives you $30, and that's a total of $126. So can you see the difference if we go back to that advanced at the beginning, where you're getting $111 at the rank of 3-star manager? For being 3-star director and above, you're getting $126. So that is a difference of $15, and that's just on one person. May not seem like a lot when you talk about it like that, but when you've got 10 people doing that, it does start to add up. So that level earnings bonus, I was telling you the percentages about, and I spoke about levels. Well, let's explain those levels to you right now. So the level earnings bonus goes 3 levels deep. We have level 1, which is the people that you have personally enrolled. We have level 2, which is the people that they have personally enrolled. And then we have level 3, which are the people that the second level have personally enrolled. So that's how deep this bonus goes. So level earnings bonus, if you are an active brand partner, you get 3% on level 1. 1-star manager, 5% on level 1. 2-star manager unlocks that second level. So you're now getting 7% on level 1 and 2% on level 2. And then 3-star manager, 7 and 3. 1-star director, you unlock the third level. Now you're getting 7% on level 1, 5% on level 2, and 1% on level 3. 2-star director, level 3 bonus increases by 1%, and 3-star director, you're earning a whopping 7% on level 1, 5% on level 2, and 3% on level 3. This encourages people to help their teams build deep as well, because however they benefit, you benefit too, and that's absolutely incredible. So here's a recap of what you needed to create these ranks in terms of volume. You could take a snapshot of that, but if you want, we can also send you the PDF of the compensation plan. So again, active brand partner, you need 55 personal volume. So here we go. Just to explain it in a graphic, Allison's overexcited. There's you, and you see those are all your level 1s. You will earn 3% on all the level 1s, and it ends there. Okay, so for example, with a number, you have a personal brand partner who's on a 2-sleeve auto ship. So if you remember, it was 77 PV per X39. So 2 of those is 154 PV. You get 3% of that just on the one person. If you have 10 of them, times that by 10. Then we have 1-star manager with 5%. You need 110 personal volume and 750 qualified downline volume, which includes your 110, by the way. And over here, you earn 5% on that first level. So again, that same person with the auto ship for 2 X39s a month, you will get 5% of that, which is $7.70. So if you did actually have 10, that would be $77. And then level 3, or the next level, which is 2-star manager, you get 7% on level 1, 2% on level 2. You need 110 personal volume and 1,500 qualifying downline volume, and that includes your own volume. So what happens in this situation? And I love this graphic. So there's your first line, which are your blue ones. Those are the people that you have personally enrolled. You're getting 7% on them. And then the people that they have personally enrolled, the red dots, you get 2% on them. So that person with the auto ship of 2 X39s, you are now getting 7% on the first level. And it hasn't shown, okay. And then you would also get 2% on the second level, okay. 3-star manager, 7% and 3%. You need 110 personal volume and 2,500 qualifying downline volume. So here we go, 7%, 3%, it ends there. 1-star director, it gets exciting. 7% on level 1. You need 110 PV. And 5,000 qualifying downline volume, and look at how the numbers begin to expound. So even though we're saying 1%, it's 1% on a whole lot more people, and those numbers add up. It is very exciting to see it in your back office operating. 2-star director, it goes up to 2%. You need 110 personal volume, 10,000 qualifying downline volume. And look at that, that changes. And 3-star, the number changes to 3% on level 3. The same, you need 110 personal volume and 20,000 qualifying downline volume. Okay, so just so you can all take that in. Now, we have that binary bonus. You know, we were saying that binary bonus unlocks at a certain point. Yes, what's exciting with binary bonus when it unlocks at 3-star manager is you can see that you earn different percentages with each rank. The weekly maximum binary bonus earnings is on the right. So 3-star manager, 5%, 1-star director, 7%, 2-star director, 9%, and then everything below 3-star director earns 10% binary, and there is a maximum cap of $25,000 per week. Binary bonuses start at the 3-star manager. It's 5 to 10% commission on your lesser volume leg. So you have a right leg and you have a left leg. If you have 5,000 points on your right leg and 10,000 on your left leg, you will get the percentage on the lower volume. Unlimited depth. It can go 100 deep and it will still continue. The only cap is those weekly caps and the total cap, that maximum cap of 25,000 when you get to 3-star presidential. That's the highest. Volume-based structure, which is exciting, and the brand partner needs to be active. I cannot stress this enough that to earn any bonus, you have to be active. Right, so now we have a uni-level and binary. This is the hybrid view, okay? So if you see on the left, this is the uni-level. So all those blue guys over there are the people that you personally signed up, and they are your level 1. And then below them is your level 2, and below them is level 3, and below them is level 4. So that's a straight line method, a uni-level method. But if we look at the binary and how it actually works, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of those up to 10 are all your people. But in between that, those people that you have signed up personally have also signed up people, and that becomes the little red dots. So let's assume on the left, the one red dot was from number 3, and then that one red dot enrolled someone else, which is the one below him. And then level 6, that person enrolled a red dot, if I can call them that. And then maybe that other red dot is from your person 1, and that's how it goes. So you also start to get that volume in the binary, which is very, very exciting. Mental matching bonus. Do we get rewarded for the time and effort that we spend with people from top to bottom, bottom to top within our teams? Yes, we do. So mental matching. So I don't know where you got to, so I'm just going to go from here. Mental matching bonus. So basically, it pays up to 20,000 per person at every level, and there's a potential to earn 6 generations. Generations is very exciting, and I'll explain why shortly. So again, I don't really want to harp on about the old plan, but it used to be 3 levels, and now it's 6 generations, which is so, so exciting. Oh my word, what is happening, Al? Okay, and this is the miracle of compression. Because under generations, so let's say you have someone enrolled under you, and I'm going to call that person Jane, and Jane has enrolled 10 people. Only one of them is active, but Jane is not active. We will not lose that first line, that generation 1 percentage on Jane because she's not active. This is the power of compression. She will simply be eliminated as a generation because she's not active, and the next person will be our generation 1. So very, very exciting, because this compounding and compression is absolutely amazing, because just because one person decides they're not going to do the business does not hinder your earning potential. If they are not active, the system simply kicks them away as that generation, and the next person in line becomes that generation. And that becomes important when you're at the higher percentages as well, because, or even just at 1-star director, because what happens if Jane is your first level sign up and she's not active? You don't want to lose that 5%. It will go to the second person or the next active person. And it's an unlimited width. It could be 1,000 people across. And it applies for 1-star directors and above. So here we go. Level 1, you have a first generation who is active. And then level 2, you have a person who is dormant. So level is basically the people that are enrolled in succession. And it will explain to you how the generation works just now. Level 3, they're also dormant and active. Level 4, they're inactive. Level 5 now becomes your second generation because they are active. Let that sink in. All those other 3 have not wasted your percentages because they are basically pushed aside. Level 6 is your third generation. Level 7 is dormant. Level 8 is dormant. Level 9 is active, so they become your fourth generation. Level 10 is active, your fifth generation. Level 11 is dormant. Level 12 becomes your sixth generation. So it took us 12 levels to get 6 generations. Now, how does this work for you? That level 1 is your first generation, level 5 your second, level 6 your third, level 9 your fourth, level 10 your fifth, and level 12 your sixth, which is why it's so important to also build in the deep. The power of compression counts. And remember, it's for 1-star directors and above. Okay, I don't know why I have this over here. Okay, cool. Right, so we have the business launch. Hi. We have the business launch bonus. I call this the fast start bonus because it rewards those who get started.
They got hammered by India.
Is it really? Did they? Sorry, Ken, I couldn't resist that because my husband would be telling me about the cricket as well. Anywho, business launch bonus. So, if you get started quickly, you can earn a fair amount of money within the first 9 weeks. This bonus is only valid for 9 weeks from the week that you enroll, counting as 1.
But you know, they've done amazing to get to where they got to.
Okay, guys, maybe someone can just message Kent. Okay, so new brand partners are, let's say you've become a 1-star manager, which is when you start to unlock this business launch bonus. So you're a 1-star manager, meaning you have 750 volume. You will get paid $25, and the person that enrolled you will receive $12.50 just for you getting to 1-star manager. If you do that in the first week, and this graph is slightly wrong, if you achieve that 750 volume in that first week, you rank up to 1-star manager, you get rewarded with $25 that week plus 4 more. And that's why I say this week 3 is incorrect, because if you've done it in the first week, there is no way that you will lose that volume in the third week. So actually, it should be 25, 25, 25. Okay, just so you're aware of that. And then, so in week 2, you maintain it. In week 3, you actually maintain it. In week 4, you still maintain it. And then in week 5, you happen to hit the rank of 2-star manager. And by hitting that rank of 2-star manager, you are now getting rewarded with $50 per week, including the week that you hit that rank. And the person that enrolled you is getting $25 for each week that you earn it. What's incredible at this point is that you could actually drop that previous volume you had, and you could go down to being at least a 1-star manager in this period. But if you maintain that 2-star manager for the next 2 weeks, you continue to earn the $50, and then you become an active brand partner because you've done no volume, and that 31 days has elapsed, and now you're going to get 0. But then you happen to go back to 1-star manager, you get $25. So in essence, the number on there is $250. But I like to say to people, if you qualified as a 1-star manager in week 1, you are guaranteed $125 over that week and 4 more just for hitting that rank of 1-star manager. And if it's 2-star manager you hit in the first week, you are guaranteed $50 for that week and every week for 4 more weeks. So $250. And if you maintain it, you continue to earn it. If you only hit the rank in week 4, well, then it only starts from week 4 and so on and so forth. So that's why I call it the fast start bonus, because it really is. If you get started quickly, you've paid for your package that you've enrolled as, and you've got some spare change. Each week, the new brand partner has a paid rank of 1-star manager, 750 qualified downline volume. They earn that $25. And each week that they maintain 2-star manager, 1,500 volume, they earn $50. And when the enrolling brand partner has to be at the same or higher rank, they earn the 50% matching bonus on this fast start bonus. Remember, you have to be the same or a higher rank to be able to earn it as the enroller. So that's the business launch bonus. So basically, the goal would be to start quickly and get to that 1-star manager. How would you do that? You could simply get one person on your right and one person on your left. Remember, we had that binary triangle, basically, with an advance that would give you 300 points on your left, 300 points on your right, and plus your 180 gives you 780 points, making you a 1-star manager. If your target is a 2-star manager, you need to get 2 advanced on the right, 2 advanced on the left, or full course, plus your own volume, and that will allow you to earn the $50 per week by ranking to 2-star manager. Okay, breakthrough incentives. What are these? This is just an extra bonus. I absolutely love this, because the minute you hit specific ranks, you get paid a decent amount of money. So the minute you become a 1-star director, you are going to get paid $500 by LifeWave, which is 8,500 Rand just for hitting the rank. 1-star executive, $5,000, 85,000 Rand. 1-star presidential, $50,000, 850,000 Rand. 2-star presidential, $75,000, 1,275,000 Rand. And 3-star presidential is a whopping $100,000, 1.7 million Rand. Now, if that's not incredible, I don't know what is. There are, you have to hold the rank so basically LifeWave pays it in 2 lots. So let's take 1-star director. They will give you $250 literally within 10 minutes of you qualifying for that rank. And then as long as you hold the rank for 4 more weeks in a 1-year period, the minute you do that, you will get the balance of the 250, and the same works for the other ranks. So absolutely incredible to see it come into your bank account immediately. Quarterly leadership pool is designed for leaders at the presidential level, offering them a chance to earn shares in a bonus pool that pays a percentage of the company's total bonus volume for the quarter. So that's exciting. As I said, for me, there's also the incentive trips to fantastic locations. We've had one of the people in my own team. We've had quite a few from 333 and from other teams in South Africa just come back from the Bahamas. People have qualified for Budapest. I think there might be 14 from the South African region that have qualified, maybe more, I don't know, but that's what I've seen. And these incentive trips happen twice a year. So what an incredible time to visit and see places that are paid for, and you are spoiled by LifeWave. LifeWave makes no promises or guarantees regarding income. The success or failure of each LifeWave brand partner, like any other business, depends on your skills and your personal effort. You should not rely on the results of other LifeWave brand partners as an indicator of what you will earn. Remember, you don't have to do LifeWave all day, but at least do a bit every day. Thank you, guys. This is it. System allows you to duplicate your efforts. So now we're going to talk about the power of 1. Now, this is what got me in the beginning. So basically, the power of 1, quite a simple way. That's me or you. And you enroll 1 brand partner on your left as a core and 1. Okay, let's be patient. You get a PIB of $35 for enrolling that 1 brand partner, and now you have 1 brand partner in your team. In month 2, so you've done nothing else for the month, you have enrolled a 2nd brand partner that you have put on your right. But that first brand partner you enrolled has now enrolled their own brand partner. And you get $35. You now have 3 people in your binary. Month 3, you enroll a third person, but now remember that first person you enrolled has now also enrolled 1 person in month 2 and 2 people in month 3, and that second person has enrolled 1 person. So you've got $35 that month from your PIB, and you now have 7 brand partners. I'm not going to go through each one. I'm just going to flick through and allow you time to see how this works. So basically, if every single person enrolls 1 person every month, this is what the numbers are going to look like. Can you see how it changes? So now in month 6, let's go to month 6. You now have 63 brand partners in your downline, and you are earning $500. So the binary unlocked in month 4, and in month 5, you earn $200. In month 6, you're on $500. And as it continues to grow exponentially, 127 brand partners, $1,000. 255, 2,000, and then let's just go to 1 year so you can see the numbers. So in 1 year, just by you enrolling 1 person and them enrolling 1 person each month, you end up on 4,095 people in your downline and a binary income of $25,000. Certainly something I will not be frowning at. All brand partners on a 2-sleeve auto ship. That's basically what these numbers are talking to. So faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. And that's quite a scary concept, but I believe that if you do it, it's definitely beneficial to all of us. So there we go. I'm sure there will be some questions with all the glitches we've had tonight. Maybe some missed parts of the presentation, but I have actually got 10 minutes. So if you'd like to type any questions or ask me any questions, go ahead and I'll see if I can answer them for you. No? Give you a couple of minutes? Yes, please, Dips. Yes, please. Do you want to unmute?
Hi, Allison. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you so much. You always explain the compensation plan, so it's so easy to understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
I just want to understand from the customer point of view, if a customer's customer, if a customer introduces a customer, I understand that as a brand partner, I will benefit from the volume point of view. But would the customer that introduced the customer get some commission or bonus?
So they will also, so actually, that's a good question. I don't actually know the answer to that, but I know someone that does. Hold on a sec. Let's see who's on here. Who knows the answer to that question? I know that the binary, the volume comes through. We all benefit from the volume, but they're not a builder. So actually the answer to that is no. I've talked myself back into the answer. No, they will not benefit in terms of that because they are not builders. They are simply customers.
Yeah. So if they introduce another customer, maybe we must just encourage them to move from being a customer to a brand partner.
That's exactly what we say, is that if people are unsure, introduce them as a customer, and if they do start to introduce, they can simply go, they've already got their profile, they just go join, and it allows them to become a brand partner by picking a pack. It's quite easy, actually. So you're right, yes.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. And Tendai, you asked a question. How is the money paid and on which day of the week? So on a Tuesday, it appears in your pay portal, and how you choose to receive that money is up to you. You would obviously, once your pay portal is open, you would go in, you would put your bank details, wherever that may be, and then you can request what money you want to go to which bank account. But LifeWave, and this is the most exciting part for me, also makes available a MasterCard that you can use anywhere. And I use it for a lot of air bookings because I'm one of these people who's paranoid about my card being online everywhere, especially when it comes to travel. So very, very exciting. Any other questions? Someone raised their hand. Can you unmute yourself?
I don't know whether you're talking about me. I raised my hand.
Oh, yes, it was you.
Okay, so just on what I understood about if a customer refers customers,
Yes.
if they've referred if a preferred customer plus refers 3 customers, they get $100 in credits. And for every 3 customers that they refer, they get $100 in credits for free product. So I might be
really?
wrong, but that's what I learned in somebody's training somewhere, yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Preferred customers don't get anything. That's exactly what I thought. So a preferred customer, if you think back to the beginning of the presentation, the first link I shared was a brand partner link, which took you to enrollment packs. The second one was where you simply go shop, but it did have their name. So it's possible. I don't know the answer to that. I would have to look that up because I think in the parts where I work, customers become a little bit tricky. So I don't know the answer to that. That's the first time I've been asked that question, but I will get back to you.
Can I just say that it's so the preferred customer doesn't earn, and they can't refer people, or if they can refer people, but they don't. But the preferred customer plus can earn the credits for premium customers. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, yeah, someone's confirmed that as well. Thank you. Thank you for educating me on that. Any other questions? Nothing about the money? No? Cool. Everyone's good? Fantastic. So go out there, start doing the business, start doing LifeWave every day. Doesn't have to be all day. And guys, have a wonderful evening. Sorry for all the glitches that we've had tonight. I don't know what's going on with the Zoom link and the power, but thanks for being patient, guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.